Born on the streets of 19th century Britain, fish and chips became more than just a meal, it became a cultural icon. Cheap, filling, and oh so satisfying. But today we're not just talking about fish and chips, we are making it. Hello everyone and welcome to Lounging with Lenny. My name is Lenny. In today's video episode I'll show you how to make British classics, fish and chips. So stay tuned and make sure to watch this beautiful video to the end. And as always, enjoy it. Let's make the potato chips, also known as French fries. For this I'm using Idaho potato, but you can definitely use Yukon Gold potatoes. Starting with the chips, I got 3 roasted potatoes. Peel it and cut the potatoes into thick matchsticks. Make sure to put the potatoes into the water so they don't change the color. Fried fish was introduced to United Kingdom by Jewish immigrants from Spain and Portugal. They brought the tradition of frying fish in a light flour coating, pescado frito. Chips or fried potatoes likely originated in France or Belgium and made their way to Britain separately. Let's make homemade tartare sauce. You can definitely use the store-bought, but I highly recommend to make your own. Very easy and it's gonna last you for about 5 to 6 days in the fridge. For the tartare sauce, in a bowl combine 1 cup of mayo, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, get 10 pieces of cornichons and dice it small. Tartare sauce is creamy, tangy condiment most commonly served with seafood, like fish and chips. The name Tartare comes from Tatars, a group of Turkic people from Central Asia. Ironically, tartare sauce has little to do with them. The French named it after steak tartare, which was originally served with similar sauce. Then take 1 tablespoon of capers and chop them fine. Add it into the bowl with all other ingredients. Joseph Malin, a Jewish immigrant in London, is often credited with opening the first combined fish and chip shop. By the late 19th, early 20th century, fish and chips were the original British fast food. Get 1/4 of a bunch of dill, chop it fine, and add it into the bowl. At the fish and chips peak of popularity in the late 1920s, there were 35,000 fish and chips shops in the United Kingdom, which is more than McDonald's restaurants in the whole world today. Take 1/4 of a bunch of parsley, chop it fine as well. First recorded fish and chip shop opened in 1860s. It was one of the few foods never rationed during World War II in United Kingdom. Churchill even called it the Good Companions. By the way, did you know that the first Friday of June is a National Fish and Chips Day? Oh, I'm recording this video too late. Take 1 lemon, roll it over the board so it's easier to juice it. Cut 1/4 of the lemon and squeeze it into the sauce. Season it with salt and white pepper and mix it. And my tartare sauce is ready. Now let's boil the potatoes. Take a pot with water, bring it to a boil, season it with some salt, and add the potatoes in. Boil them for about 5 minutes. We just need to partially cook it, not all the way through. This step will give that fluffiness inside of the potato, so when you fry it, they will be crispy outside and soft and fluffy inside. After 5 minutes, take the potatoes out from the water and transfer it into the sheet pan with the wire rack. Make sure not to overstack them, let them dry and cool down. In the meantime, let's make the batter. In a bowl combine 1 cup of flour, 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, season it with salt, white pepper, and mix it. Get a lager beer, I got Stella Artois, and pour 1 cup of beer in. You gotta make sure that the beer is cold. The colder the beer, the better. It keeps the batter light and crispy. The consistency should be like this, not too runny and not too thick. Put it aside for now. Get a plate, add half a cup of flour, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, season it with salt and pepper. That's where I will dredge the fish. The secret to good fish and chips is to get fresh fish. For my fish and chips, I'm using 1.5 pounds of cod. Cod and haddock are the most popular choices for traditional fish and chips because of their mild flavor and flaky texture. Other good options are pollock, which is also part of the cod family, and halibut, which offers a firmer, more buttery flavor. Tilapia is also becoming a popular choice due to its light texture and subtle flavors. Cut the cod into approximately 6 ounces pieces and start frying it. I got my oil preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and I set up my station. First, I'm gonna dredge the fish in a flour cornstarch mixture. Then cover it with a batter, make sure to cover well, and fry the fish for about 5 minutes until golden brown in color. Going back to the history of fish and chips, it started in Portugal by Sephardic Jews. Cooking is not allowed on a Jewish Shabbat, which begins on sundown Friday night and ends on sundown Saturday. So Jewish families would prepare the food on Friday afternoon that would last the next 24 hours. One of those dishes was a white fish, fried in thin coat of flour or matzah meal. The batter preserved the fish so it could be eaten cold and without sacrificing too much of flavor for the next day. It was a hit, and soon Jewish immigrants took this fried fish to England's streets, wearing the trays with fried fish hanging from their necks by leather straps. My fish is fried, it looks great, and now let's fry the chips. You can use the same oil, but make sure to heat it up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Talking about fish and chips origin brings back childhood memories to me, when my grandma was making fried fish for Shabbos dinner, and I didn't even know that fish and chips got its origin from this fried fish. Once the potatoes are fried, transfer it into the bowl to get rid of the excess oil. When all the chips are out, remove the paper and season the chips with salt and freshly ground black pepper. Fish and chips is ready. Fish is here, chips here, tartare sauce here, ketchup there. With the fried food, we gotta move fast. Plate it and enjoy it so that nothing gets soggy. Serve your fish and chips with some tartare sauce and ketchup. Today there are 10,500 chippies left. That's how they call fish and chips shops in the UK, serving 360 million meals, fish and chips every year. That's a lot of fish there, and chips for sure. Crispy golden batter, tender flaky fish, and thick-cut golden brown crispy chips is a classic comfort food that you will definitely love. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, press the bell, press notify me to get notified about my new videos. So once again, we cannot wait. I'm hot, potatoes are hot, fish is hot, we gotta give it a shot and try it. Guys, for this recipe, for fish and chips, I want you, please do me a favor, I want you to make fries only this way. Boil first, cool it down, and then fry it. Super crispy outside and nice soft inside. Now let's try the fish. Let me try another one. This is very easy and absolutely delicious fish and chips, British classic. Nothing hard, nothing complicated, simple ingredients and simple technique. Fresh fish, crispy chips. That is all.